Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's video. It's no secret that the United States economy has been facing its fair share of bumps and tribulations the past couple of months, and to make matters worse, the Federal Reserve Board released news today that could prove to be disastrous for the U.S. economy. When the Federal Open Market Committee held its meeting in March, staff members made an assessment of the potential economic effects as a result of the recent U.S. banking crisis. Their projections indicated that it's likely the economy will slip into a mild recession later this year, and that overall GDP will only see a 0.4% growth. The FOMC has now approved the ninth increase in the benchmark borrowing rate over the past year, bringing the Fed funds rate to a target range of 4.75%-5%. This increase came shortly after Silicon Valley Bank, which was the 17th largest institution in the U.S., collapsed. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics supports that inflation has been mostly cooperative with the Fed's goals. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which is the inflation gauge the Fed watches most, showed a 0.3% increase in February and 4.6% increase on an annual basis. As for the Consumer Price Index, that only showed an increase of 0.1% in March and decelerated to a 5% annual pace. Unfortunately, not all of the news is good when it comes to inflation. There was some bad news on the inflation front when a monthly survey from the New York Fed showed that inflation expectations over the next year increased half a percentage point to 4.75% in March. Even though the FOMC approved a rate hike during the March meeting, officials altered the language in the post-meeting statement and allude to the possibility of more hikes in the future, depending on incoming data and the effects those hikes may have. Markets are currently predicting a 72% chance that there will be another quarter percentage point rate hike in May before any policy changes will be made. At the end of the day, this news is obviously concerning, as it could have a massive effect on the U.S. economy. The only thing we can do at this point is wait and see how this plays out, so make sure to stay tuned for more updates.